use your language, use your words to tell us about our themes this month, about women's bodies, about women's lives, and how intimately interconnected they are. So thank you so much for thinking so seriously about our subject tonight.
I reach my hands to her face and tiptoe my fingers around her nose, her avocado eyes spinning like syllables up and around my bubbling cheeks.
Her eyes are closed, still I can see them. Those urbane eyes that scream like childhood. This is her escape, her cavalry on a retreating battle.
A caramel skin tone paired beautifully with her deep brown eyes. Black tight curls fell down her back, feeling content on her shoulders.
Beautiful brown eyes underneath, to say that through these slits blurry with peripheral skin, I am looking through my face. I am looking into other faces, trying to find my own.
It is the connection between your neck and your shoulder that peeks out from your collar and under your cropped hair that I so desperately need to touch.
Bright blue, pink, black, and yellow punk plastic bracelets covered her fragile wrists. Silver glitter eyeshadow illuminating the happiness in her soul.
But you plucked my heart from the heavens, pulling the free-thinking organ into your own chest, so you and I will never have to be alone.
Was a sleek pink Corvette, and her house, also pink, was more comparable to a castle. A perfect plastic princess, her body of curves, an impossible ratio of big bulging breasts, an unattainably tiny waist, and legs to her shoulders. Little girls love her, idolize her.
I searched her face like a midnight sky, looking for some constellation, some spark that guided such careful hands. Her cheeks were full and blushing like two ripe peaches.
She slept in her leather jacket, broke etiquette like the rest of the boys. She had a fire in her that burned from the atmosphere in her veins.
My breath stops, starts a revving motor where her lips, rolling waves, linger. My skin kaleidoscopes, light against water. She ropes my wrist with her eyes.
I don't look away when you catch me staring. I know you're going to find out what I really think when I see you in my dreams.
We break out in chorus, swinging our feet. I know nothing of history, I know nothing of phrases that couple with rust on aluminum bases.
But she is today's Icarus. Her wings of paper and lacquer could not withstand her distance or her ambitions.
Her teeth come out my bleeding gums. I pull open my mouth to find her tongue. We breathe oxygen to fill our lungs with air. We speak in an off-tuned chorus.
For once you have tasted flight, you will walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been and there you will long to return.
Our voice spills out in strings, intertwines to reach into something bigger than ourselves. Together we are bigger than ourselves.
No more liquor bottles. They died with her husband 5 years ago.
Her seasoned green eyes followed the milk as it filled her measuring cup, stopping at a tiny red line.
I understand what a grandmother does while alone, should never drill potholes in the edges of bone.
The old house had grown louder, angry perhaps with the absence of children's feet tickling the hardwood floorboards.
Pressing my bare toes against her kitchen floor, I gripped the edge of the countertop with floured fingers, peering through the glass bowl at her steady, freckled hands.
The trees that once lifted her up, high above the earth, showing heights she had the potential to reach, no longer shaded her from the heat of the sun.